Hello, this is Thungal School of Basic and Applied Sciences. I am Ramanjan sir, Department of Mathematics. So, in continuation of lecture 1, we have the next problems. As we discussed previously, the methods to find the solutions of algebraic and transcendental equations. The methods were bijection method, iterative method, and Newton-Raphson method. Whereas now, problems based on bisection method. Problems based on bisection method. So these problems are to be asked in examination, sometimes for 2 marks and sometimes according to the length of the problem is to be for 5 marks. So the first problem is find the real root of the equation. Find the real root of the equation x cube minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Lying between one and 2 by bisection method. Right. As the problem it is the cubic equation. Find the real root of the equation, cubic equation, lying between the x value or the root lying between 1 and 2 by the bijection method. As quadratic equation you know how to solve. There we have the roots are there. Similarly, here is find the real root of this cubic equation. The root of x or x value, it is the approximate x value satisfies this equation approximately, not exactly. Sometimes it is exactly or maybe approximately satisfying the x value of the equation, x value to the equation. Anyhow, the solution is to be, let f of x is equal to, that we have to take given equation as f of x cube minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Next, substitute the lower bound or upper bound of the interval of the function in this given function. F of 1 is equal to 1 cube minus 1 minus 1 is equal to minus 1 is less than 0. The next bound or limit 2, x is equal to 2, that is f of 2 is equal to 2 cube minus 2 minus 1 is equal to 5 is greater than 0. So that f of 1 into f of 2 is less than 0. Whenever it is less than 0, the root lies between, the x value lies between 1 and 2. As we see the root, it is, the function is to be like this. This is, the interval is 1 and this is 2. So that f of 1 is less than 0, as it is the function is f of x and this is x1 value, of course, first approximation root later on. And this is to be f of 2 greater than 0. Whenever f of 1 into f of 2 is less than 0, that first approximation root is the average of the upper and lower limits. So that first approximation root of the x value is x1 is equal to the average of 1 and 2. This is 1 plus 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1.5. This is 1.5 almost. So substitute this x1 value in the given function. F of x1 is equal to f of 1.5 is equal to 1.5 whole cube minus 1.5 minus 1 is equal to, its simplification is 0.875 is greater than 0. So whenever it is positive, that f of x1 is positive, so the root lies between left side. So this is 1 plus 2 is equal to 1.5. So that the root lies between the middle value is 1.5 to the left side. If it is negative, the middle value to the right side. Anyhow, it is 1 and 1.5. Next, the second approximation root. Second approximation root. x2 is equal to 1 plus 1.5 divided by 2 is equal to 1.25. Substitute that 1.25 in the given function. So f of x2 actually, or directly now f of 1.25 is equal to 1.25 whole cube minus 1.25 minus 1 is equal to, the simplification is minus 0.2968. Right, automatically it is the less than 0. The root lies between this side and right side. It is this side. So the root lies between, if this value is coming to middle, from that to the right side. If greater than 0, from that to the left side. So now 1.25 and 1.5. If you putting in the middle, automatically it is less than 0. So the coming value, next approximation root lies between from that value 1.25 and 1.5. So that third approximation root, or simply x3 is the third approximation root, is equal to 1.25 plus 1.5 divided by 2 is equal to 1.375. So put that 1.375 in the given function. 1.375 whole cube minus 1.375 minus 1 is equal to, its value is 0.2246. 0.2246. Maybe the some more is also there, but whatever it is, greater than 0. So automatic greater than 0 means the root lies between as previously, that f of 1.375 is greater than 0, so that the root lies between the root the root lies between that value 1.375 and its left side value. So that automatically it is 1.25 its left side value and 1.375. So that the next approximation root is x4. Like this we will continue where we start the computations. The two successive iterations almost to be equal up to 3 or 4 decimal places. There we can stop these iterations or the approximation roots. So that x4 is equal to now 1.25 plus 1.375 divided by 2 is equal to, it is 1.3125. Using the calculators, that calculators allowed in examination, f of 1.3125 is equal to 1.3125 whole cube minus 1.3125 minus 1 is equal to, its simplification is minus 0.0515. It is less than 0. Whenever it is less than 0, this value goes to middle and this middle value and that value. So the root lies between 1.3125 and 1.375. So that next approximation root is x5. There is no need of writing fifth approximation root. Simply the variable is enough. x5 is equal to 1.3125 plus 1.375 divided by 2 is equal to 1.34375. So I will take only up to the 4 decimal places, so that it is to be is equal to 1.3437. So f of 1.3437 is equal to 1.3437 whole cube minus 1.3437 minus 1 is equal to 0.0823. 0.0823. It is to be greater than 0. So whenever the greater than 0, the root lies between coming to this value to the middle and it goes to the left side as it is positive 3125 and 1.3437. Next approximation root is x6 is equal to 1.3125 plus 1.3437 whole divided by 2 is equal to, its simplification is 1.3281. So substitute this f of 1.3281 is equal to 1.3281 whole cube minus 1.3281 minus 1 is equal to, the value is to be 0.0144, like that. It is greater than 0. So that the root lies between, whenever it is positive. So in between this one and this one, the root lies. The root lies between 1.3125 and 1.3281. So that next approximation root is 87 is equal to 1.3125 plus 1.3281 divided by 2 is equal to 1.3203. Again put this value f of 1.3203 is equal to 1.3203 whole cube minus 1.3203 minus 1. So what is that? Simplification is minus 0.0187 is less than 0. So that less than 0 means the next root lies between this value and to the right side. It is 1.3203 and 1.3281. So that x8 is equal to x8 is equal to 1.3203 plus 1.3281 divided by 2 is equal to 1.3242. So f of 1.3242 is equal to 1.3242 whole cube minus 1.3242 minus 1 is equal to minus 0.0022 is less than 0. Again to be less than 0, automatically the root lies between 1.3242 and 1.3281. So that x9 is equal to 1.3242 plus 1.3281 divided by 2 is equal to 1.32615 is equal to, I will take only up to 4 decimals, 1.3261, and f of that 1.3261 is equal to 1.3261 whole cube minus 1.3261 minus 1 is equal to 0.0059 is greater than 0. So whenever it is greater than 0, as previously it is greater than 0, so that the root lies between that value and its left side value, so that it is to be 1.3242 and 1.3261. So that next approximation root is x10. x10 is equal to 1.3242 plus 1.3261 is equal to, that is divided by 2 is equal to 1.3251 5, or taking these only 1.3251. So that f of 1.3251 is equal to 1.3251 whole cube minus 1.3251 minus 1 is equal to, the simplification is 0.0016 is greater than 0. So that the root lies between right, this value and its left side value. Left side value is 1.3242 and (1.3251). Next, x11 is equal to next approximation root, as the root lies between them. Its average is the next approximation root. It is 1.3242 plus 1.3251 divided by 2 is equal to 1.32465. It is like this. But I will take only this part, is equal to 1.3246. Next, f of 1.3246 is equal to 1.3246 whole cube minus 1.3246 minus 1 is equal to minus 0.0005. It is less than 0. As it is less than 0, and the next approximation root lies between this, because it goes to the middle, to the right side. The root lies between 3246 and 1.3251. x12 is equal to 1.3246 plus 1.3251 divided by 2 is equal to 1.32485. Take these 4 only, is equal to 1.3248. Even you can go for the next. It is f of 1.3248 is equal to 1.3248 whole cube minus 1.3248 minus 1. Of course, it is to be 0.000349 like that. So I will stop here the computations, because when we see these two, the last two iterations, since x11 and x12 have the same values up to 3 decimal places, up to 3 decimal places, as this is 1.324 and here is 1.324. This is 1.324. Even here also 1.324. So that thus or then x is equal to 1.324 approximately is the real root of the equation 1. Real root of the equation 1. See that approximation root. even you substitute this value in this equation, that may be almost be 0 or maybe approximately 0. Generally, where we stop the computations, almost by seeing that the last two computations up to 3 decimal places will be similar. Here is 1.324, even 1.324. If you can proceed like that, even the last and x13 like that, the same almost 1.324 will be similar. So that approximate value of the real root of x is equal to 1.324. So thank you very much.